little pitchy today. Oh, God. Monday Night Raw. You know, it's not the regular season. I don't know why I don't change it in the off season, because on Monday Night Raw, it's usually after 3 years of misery and pain and suffering. Wait. Am I counting the years wrong? 15, 16, 17, 18. 4 years solid. Actually, when you think about it, 6 years. Because I'm telling you right now, 2014 wasn't all that. We were 8-8 and didn't make the playoffs after a Super Bowl bid. Oh, okay. Hey. Don't go back there. Fam, it is now forward. How you doing today? Everything all right? Monday Night Raw time? What I was alluding to was the fact that we had Monday Night Raw because we'd be all PO'd on Monday, so we had to call people out on Monday nights. Players, coaches, and sometimes even fans got called out. It got a little too raw at one point. We had to walk it back a little bit. Okay, guys, let us not kill your neighbor over a football game. I mean, he didn't have anything to do with it, okay? So there you go. But you gotta have somebody to blame. When you're upset about something like we got upset about in week 49's been keeping me up. Boy, talk about upset. So somebody says the wrong thing, and you get mad. It's misguided aggression and anger, and hostility. So and we're okay. We still held together as a unit, right? Let's get right into this stuff now. Hey, headlines: 49ers make roster moves. And no deal in sight for Buckner yet. Fam, here's the thing. Remember the chatter before the draft about picking up Quentin Williams? You probably heard this too, right? I heard it and I just, what? People were talking about pick up Quentin Williams in the draft, and then they do a Belichick, right? On DeForest Buckner. Year after next, when they pick up his fifth-year option, of course, 2020, yeah. 2020. At the end of the 2020 season, DeForest Buckner will have to be given his money, or he'll be allowed to shop himself around. That'll be a quick shop because, boy, it won't take 5 minutes for him to get picked up. But anyway, the Bill Belichick on DeForest Buckner year after next, Belichick him by just allowing him to walk away or trade him in order to avoid the cost. All right? See, if you because Quentin Williams plays the 3 technique as well, so he could get in there. And Buckner, we're not offering you a lot of money. You don't want it, take it, get out of here. Go ahead. We got a guy to take care of you. It doesn't work like that. No, he says, I'm relieved to know that there is now, and apparently, and never has been any more to that foolishness than the thoughts of some kind of a madman. So, they'll figure it out. The 49ers, I figure, see, you need to, the 49ers they're very cautious about everything they do. We scoff and we grind and we get mad about every move they make, fire John Lynch and all that stuff, when really, honestly, we don't know what we're talking about. Those guys know what they're doing. This is all an elaborate plan. Now, it's got its paths where it looks like somebody's not doing something right. Yeah, if you look in depth as to what they're doing, how they're forming a team, the parts they're getting, all that stuff, there will come a time soon it'll all become clear. I figured that out actually last year. I was mad as hell, but I was still thinking, So, hey, let's get right into it. The 49ers continue about the annual business of stacking up bodies for the 90 that will go for, they're going to war, man. They're going to be going to war for only 53 roster spots during the remainder of spring and in the long, hot summer ahead. Niners claimed offensive lineman Willie Beavers off waivers from the Chicago Bears. And why, I don't know. Beavers, 6'5", 324 pounds, was originally drafted by the Vikings in the 4th round. Back in 2016 NFL draft, he appeared in 2 games with the Vikings prior to being waived by the team on September 2nd, 2017. Yeah. You sign him. Wait a minute. You draft him, and you get rid of him. I guess so. He got cut immediately. Then he spent parts of the 2017 season on the practice squads of the New England Patriots, Vikings, Hawks. Last season, he was waived by the Seahawks on the first day of September, which begs the question: is why is he here? Here's a man that goes to a team, and they use him as long as they can until September, like we're probably doing now. And maybe that's his calling card now. Willie walks around. Y'all need somebody for your training camp? Oh, Willie, man, yeah, come on in, man. Because we would have to explain to you. You know, on September 1st, you can leave. So, Willie comes in and he helps you training camp, and then he's out of here. Played 11 snaps with the Bears last season. He's only 25 years old. So I guess this is okay for Willie. I don't know, man. Can we get any valuable work from a guy like that? I mean, offensive lineman, our defensive linemen aren't getting any work. 49ers also announced today that they have signed linebacker LaRoy Reynolds to a 1-year deal and running back Austin Walter to a 3-year deal. In addition, the team has waived defensive lineman the poor Ryan Delaire. Did you see that footage? Delaire was out there trying to do, I don't know what he was doing, but Chris Kasurik was not amused. Kept hollering at him. No, not doing it again. It kept going on and on, back and forth. Finally, it looked as if Delaire just wasn't going to get it. So the coach goes over, he wipes his head, says, okay, that's better. And you could tell on his face, Jesus Christ. I felt sorry for him. Anyway, he don't have to put up with that anymore. He's out of here. Anyway, and Reynolds is 28. Get back to LaRon. He's 28, originally signed with Jacksonville Jags as an undrafted free agent back in 2013. Over the past 6 seasons with the Jaguars, 2013 to 2015, Chicago Bears 2015, Atlanta Falcons 2016 to 17, and the Eagles from 2018. He has appeared in 84 games, 7 starts, registered 59 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 1 pass defense on defense to go along with 43 tackles. 2 fumble recoveries on special teams. He also appeared in 7 career postseason contests. Kind of like that experience. And registered 1 tackle on defense as well as 4 tackles and 2 fumble recoveries on special teams in 2018 with Philadelphia. He appeared in all 16 games and ranked 2nd on the team with 9 tackles on special teams. He also appeared in 2 postseason games and registered 1 tackle on both defense and special teams. Not a complete waste. Who knows? Yeah, you do know. These are camp bodies, right? And Walter, and now here's a guy. Now here's the guy, Austin Walter, 22-year-old running back, of whom I mentioned the other day. He's 5'8", 202, joins the 49ers as an undrafted free agent from Rice University. He appeared in 49 games, 4 starts, during his 4-year career with the Owls, registered 345 carries for 1,744 yards and 13 touchdowns to go along with 79 receptions for 803 yards and 5 touchdowns through the air. He also added 71 kickoff returns for 1,548 yards, which is a 21.8 yard average. Speculations are going to go, Fan, what do you think's up? Already, like, the social media is like getting ugly. Oh, man, they're going to trade Breda. Man, they got to be getting rid of somebody, man. Hey, no, Jerick McKinnon. Damn. The minute something happens, people go right. Nobody said anything about, what's that guy we had last year? The running back, the hard running back last year, Wilson, right? Well, how come we're not hearing anything about Wilson? You know what I want to do, though? I want to have a quick look at some of the guys that are on some of the undrafted free agents. You already know about our draft picks. We got Jalen Hurd. We got Bosa, Jalen Hurd, Dre Greenlaw. We got 2 guys that haven't signed yet. Maybe 3. Yeah. Because out of 8 picks, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Only 5? Okay, but anyway, you knew Bosa was not going to be signed by now anyway. Debo, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect from him. And, of course, our kicker, that's a guy. He's not signed yet. Okay, so the first 3 round picks haven't signed yet. But we got Jalen Hurd, Dre Greenlaw, Caden Smith, Justin School, and Tim Harris already. And you heard about Tim Harris' relationship with Richard Sherman, right? Yeah, Sherman saw him when he was 15 years old in Virginia. And he liked what he saw. And it's funny because he was 15 at that time. Here he is years later, and he's running around in the same field with Richard Sherman. Isn't that great? I kind of like that's one of those feel good stories, right? Right. Aliz Al-Shah. How do you am I his name right? Aliz Al-Shah. What a name. That's awesome. But dude, it sounds like a bad dude, man. And not in the sense that you're thinking. I didn't mean it in that way. I mean a bad as a tough, good player, okay? Anyway, people are saying good things about him. I've not checked out his tape yet. I meant to do that before I came in here today, but I've not had a chance to check that out yet. But I heard he's bad dude, linebacker, 6'2", 228. Demetrius Flanagan Fowles, safety, 6'2", 209. Where are my safety people back? Boy, the safety people are still raging, man. Man, y'all went in there and got a kicker, got this, got that, and didn't get one safety. I told y'all, man. Hey, 49ers said we got 99 problems, but the safety ain't one of them, you know. So, I mean, they just don't want to do it. And I understand that, you know. I got 21 safeties. I'm going to add 22. I'm going to add 23. Anyway, Jamal Garcia Williams, defensive lineman, 6'8", 255. Kevin Givens, another DL. Boy, we be working that line. 6'1", 285 from Penn State. Penn State? He went to Penn State? Oh, no, I'm thinking of offensive lineman. No, Penn State defense was okay. Cameron Glenn, hey, another safety, though. We got two UDFA safeties, all right? Cameron Glenn's a safety, 6'1", 205, Wake Forest. And Malik Henry, a wide receiver, 6', 175, West Georgia. A lot of these guys are going to, there's going to be somebody. Matt Breida, right? Came into camp last year, man. He called up Matty B, the NFL, everybody in the draft missed him. And we said, ooh, Matt Breida? He had a down year last year, the year before last. He had a down year, but he used to be pretty good. Used to be, came back. Brady came into camp, remember last year? Or should I say the year before last? Brady came into camp, no expectations. Just as an undrafted free agent with high potential and did well before. Came in and ran everybody out there off the field. They were yelling things like, that is the best rookie in camp. But that Bobby Turner said that. Nobody thought we got Joe Williams, man. Joe Williams at Utah, boy, look good. You know? You got this guy, you got that, you got 2 or 3 other guys they had draft. Remember that trade they made with the Broncos for that? Well, I forgot his name now. But there's no way Matt Brady was going to beat all that talent, all that seasoned talent. And Joe Williams, an heir apparent to just fame. Matty B beat every last one of them out. God. So, you never know about undrafted free agents. They just be coming through. Kendrick Bourne, Big Show's favorite dude. Big Show. I want my Jersey Show. Okay, let me check out over here. Frankie Five Fingers. Yo, what's up? Brick by brick, building a championship. Brick by brick, building a championship. Let's go Niners. Niner Rich. What's up, Niner Rich? Peter Gorman. Yes, it's Ronbo time. What's up? Rod Manhammer. What's up, Rod? What's going on in L.A., Rod? Rod, you got to give us a report on what's going on with the Rams fans. We want to know what's going on inside their little stupid minds. All them horns coming up out the head and everything. Adrian Gutierrez is I'm calling it 10-6 because we got Nikki B. 10-6. Adrian, that doesn't rhyme with B. You got to get a new one for Nikki B. We aim to be because we got Nikki B. Local 49ers bunch, J. Dub bunch. Boy. Be careful. If Dub does well this year, I'm going to get this jersey. I'm going to be talking major poo-poo. I'm going to say, I told you. Salvador says if AC beats out Ward, that means he should be back to 2017 form. That's true. And I do support that. If he going out and if he can beat Ward out, because at this point in Ward's career, he's kind of crafty. He's got that veteran moxie. His bones won't stay together, but he's still brilliant. I'm going to tell you right now, I like him. I know what you're saying. I'm serious. Jay Anderson, what's up? Extreme Star Meadle 23. That's creativity in the name. What's up? Empire Strikes Back 49ers. Really, we had pretty good draft. It's going to get us to the playoffs. It's all about the health, man. All about the health. This team is tough. And when you got Kyle Shanahan, you're automatically tough. Boy, that's the MacGyver of football coaches. And Tony Montana. Tony Montana. Oh, no. Dowdy Montana. 49 hitter. What's up? Checking in from the 818 Bang Bang 90 Gang. What's up, Dowdy? 4-9 for life, red gold. Let's get it in, big bro Ronbo. It kind of rhymes, big bro Ronbo. Jerry Fresh is here. Let's get it started. Yes. Adam Lynn, I saw a roster project with Blair. Uh-oh. No, I like Ronnie Blair, man, no. Who makes the D line outbid? So many. Hey, fam, seriously, man. I want to. That D line is overstocked. Seriously, it is. No matter how much we try to think about all gas and no brakes, we got rotation. They didn't have ball from the defensive line, but man, they go all get to rotate. Okay, anyway, I'm a little worried about that. See, that's what I mean about getting attached to players, man. Ronnie B, man, don't let him go. He'll beat people out. Yeah, Ronnie B's been solid, man. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Will straighten this out. Will, man, come on in here, Will.
Ronbo, what's up?
Oh, Will, man, I'm looking at all these names, man. Some of these dudes coming in here, man. See, Will, because that's what I was saying the other day, man. Don't be falling in love with players too much, man, because, 49ers on the quest for 6. Ain't nobody invulnerable to saying good night. Except we got about 5 or 6 guys. You can figure Jimmy G ain't going nowhere. I'm hoping that Nick Mullins ain't going nowhere. DeForest Buckner, of course, ain't going nowhere. Quan ain't going nowhere. McGlinchey. Staley and Weston Richburg, I guess for now. Let me see. Sherm ain't going nowhere. Shoot. After that, Will, I don't know, man. Running backs, what I talk about? Tevin Coleman, Jerick McKinnon most likely ain't going nowhere. I worry about Matty B, though. Because of all this most skilled backfield, Matty B is probably the least. He can run like crazy and does a great job and maybe the best running back out of the whole group. Debo ain't going nowhere. Dante Pettis ain't going nowhere. After that, boy, Jalen Hurd, he can't go nowhere. He just got drafted too high in the draft. So, you know what I'm saying? Will, let me hush and let you talk, man. I'm too excited as usual. Let me calm down. And don't ever drink no coffee. I quit.
No, it's all good, Ronbo, man. I'm excited just like I'm excited just like you, dog. So,
Oh man.
but no, man, Matty B, man, they'll be dumb as hell if they get rid of him.
Can't do it.
Come on, man, that dude was injured. The dude was injured all year, man.
And still
almost
worked.
got 1,000 yards. And still almost got 1,000 yards, man. Come on, man, that's tough. You want somebody that's hungry, that's going to eat, man. Even when they hurt, they still want to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
Dude's
Will,
been
why
through all
did they
that,
bring
man.
in? Why did they sign this running back? See, this is confusing to me. Is that just a camp body to push everybody, or is he a real threat? A 3-year contract? It don't mean nothing, I know, but a 3-year contract? How come?
Dude, they may knock off Jeffrey Wilson. He may leave. They may get rid of him.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I mean, because you got McKinney. McKinney ain't going nowhere. Tevin Coleman ain't going nowhere, like you say. Breeder. Most are good for special teams.
Yeah.
And who you got left? You got what? You got
Wilson.
Jeff Wilson. And somebody else. Morris still there, or he gone?
Is that last? They cut Day.
After-
They cut Day today.
Yeah.
Daye Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, man. Maybe you never know. It could be Jeffrey Wilson, man. Jeffrey Wilson could be on the way out, and they'll just put him in that spot. So you never know, man.
He must have showed
That's
him
what I
something.
believe.
Yeah, I believe that makes sense. He must have showed him something to impress him so hard. Come on over here, Walter. Austin. Go up to the front office. They waiting on you, man. 3-year contract? Are you serious? Yeah. What?
I seen the highlight tape. How do you
Man, feel?
Dude got some moves, dog. He feel real well. Man, that dude can break you down. He can break your angle down. Once he hit that corner toward that sideline, you think you got him, but you don't. He just run right past you. Like, Dude got some speed, man. Dude fast, man. Dude he real slick and getting through holes. He his cut game real good. Like he's like another Jerry McKinney, you know what I'm saying? But the dude will fit real well, man. I see why they signed him. Dude nice. I like if he stay on the team, I'm all for it, man. So it is what it is.
Damn.
But I need to tell you, you named all the people who that ain't going nowhere. We ain't talking about people who need to go somewhere.
I was just throwing that out there because they got signed today. But you're right. I don't see nothing there that I just named that impressed me other than Austin Walter. Now, see, that dude, that's serious.
Man.
And we got a house. We got that running back room was full, and we added him.
Yeah, it's full. Yep. But, man, the people who need to go, man, is Malcolm Smith, Jimmy Ward.
Oh, well. You took my J-Dub blunt. Oh, my God.
Man, Ronbo, you got me thinking you smoking that low-graded dope. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, dog.
I would do the finest greens, picked and culled in the mountains and brought down and dried out nicely. That THC is just be rolling. Oh.
Man, you smoking that dirt weed.
Stems and seeds
man, you already know
you
what
don't
man.
need.
Hey, look, I got a question. I got a question for you, Ronbo, man. This something that just boggles my mind. You know, Joe Wood. You know, he the defensive pass game coordinator in the DB coach was right.
Right.
Why Chris Harris Jr. ain't over here?
Didn't we?
That's what I want to know. Why?
Didn't we have this discussion a while back? Didn't he have a choice? Or there was something involved with that, and everybody was mad with Chris Harris Jr. I don't know.
Oh, he didn't want to come over here or something?
I gotta go back and look into that story. It seems to me Mr. Harris had options. Where did he end up going?
He signed somewhere?
I didn't
know he signed.
Oh, there's another guy from the Broncos. Who else did they have?
No, I'm talking about Chris Harris Jr. I'm talking about the starter over there, Chris Harris Jr. That's what I'm talking about. Number 25. I think number 25. Yeah, number 25.
Yeah, the dude I'm talking about was over there starting too. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just like Ziggy Ansah. You know, Ziggy Ansah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kasurik wasn't thinking about. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I don't know why he over here because he can be back with his DB coach, man, and he'll be a real good asset to the team. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a corner, but we need what, one more corner, and I think you might as well get a talented veteran like him.
Yeah, because Maven is worrisome, man. I don't know if Maven has come out in the field, and it seemed like he has come out on the field ever since we had him. He always ends up coming out on the field. He did a good job against what's his name over in Texas, but he ain't did nothing since.
I don't like Maven.
Yeah,
I don't like him, man. He cost us that Green Bay game, man. Yep. I don't like him, man. I don't even know why he's still here. He another cockroach that we can't stomp out. I don't even know why he's here. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. John Lynn made a statement today talking about he knows this is year 3 and we need to go ahead and put up and you know what I'm saying, get this thing rolling, man. But you're gonna have to. You still got some people need to get out of there, man. Come on, so. I just hope, man, they start that Greenlaw dude, man, because I believe that dude, he got some real talent, man. He ought to replace Malcolm Smith, like, for real. Like, the dude got speed, man. He used to play safety, the man got so much speed, man. He need to go ahead and start with Quan and Fred Warner, man.
Yes,
and I don't know, we just going to have to take a leap out on faith on this free safety position. I'm done with it. So they ain't gonna make no change on that.
You'll be okay. I'm telling you, Will's gonna be okay in that free safety spot. Ain't gonna be the. You know what? The people he playing behind, he can't mess up. Will. Will, I tell you what,
we'll find out, man.
I know. Unfortunately, I hope it's a good thing we find out too. All right, Will. Yeah. I'll be looking for you Friday, fam. Unless something crazy come up, and I'll be right on back.
Already. All right, 9 Empire, man. I already know what it is.
Wait, Will. Lost your volume, man. I love to hear that part. Come on back. Try it again. Will? Uh-oh.
Hey, Ronbo.
There you at. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. My bad. My earphone thing went out on. All right. Y'all already know what it is, man. Not the Empire, man.
Yeah.
Fuck Rudy. Fuck the Rams. They lost and they broke. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre, man. Shout out to TNT. Shout out to Sheik Freak. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, man. Y'all keep your head up, man. You know it's gonna be a good season, man. We're gonna go ahead and rock out, and we're gonna do our thing. All right. Y'all peace
Yeah.
out.
All right, Will. Peace out, fam.
All right, man.
Yeah, I tell you, man. As a matter of fact, as I'm a little worried about the little LA child. Where is Rudy? Has he been around? As every now and then I take a look over there. Normally, every time I look at the chat, there's Rudy with another zinger. You know what I'm saying? I got to the point I got used to it. So if you guys don't mistreat him, I like him. Hey, Momo Martin, red and gold, 24/7, 365. The Housin. Yo, what's up, fam? Hey, the Housin, that's right. I remember he told me how to pronounce that the other day. He called in, right? Bob Money, I heard Trey Boston is a bad locker room guy. He must be really, really bad. Ain't nobody called Trey Boston. Whoa. And we seen him on the field. It's not like he's a bad football player. So it's kind of weird. That's got to be it, though, Bob. That's got to be it. And I mean, he must be just awful. Kind of guy that doesn't flush the toilet, runs around sticking chewing gum on people's locker walls and, leaving his shoes in the middle of the floor so people can trip over him. Talking about people's girlfriends and their mama. I mean, it must be really, this guy's got to really be bad. Jared Refresh says, question is, Ronbo Sports, should we sign Mr. Eric Berry? Everybody worries about Eric Berry. I don't know why. And people worried about him getting injured, I guess. Because Eric, see, when we talk about we don't sign these people, why has nobody else signed these people? Now you got, Dez came out of nowhere today. Big, I'm looking at the net. There's Bryant's running routes again. And I'm saying, so? Hey, and Jim Thurl kills it. Hey, the Raiders tried out your buddy Richie Incognito. I know I saw that. Richie's coming out of retirement with one more year of deterioration of the mind. And, we don't have to play him, so we don't have to knock. Because Richie, man, is Gruden being crazy or just signing an old-time Raider at it? No, Gruden's strange, man. Here's a guy that's going to put the highest-paid offensive lineman on the right side of the line. Trent Brown must be thinking, what have I got myself into? I'll take the money, but good Lord. Terry Wool says, yes, sir. VA up in there, 804-757. Much love, local fam. What's up, Terry? Gabriel Otero says, hey, shout out to the Niner fans in West Covina. Oh, Big Spanky. El Fallo Negro, El Tio Charlie. Big hits, baby. Grundy. Ronbo, remember J.J. Stokes, Ty Streets, Owens, and Rice. J.J. Stokes, nobody can ever forget about J.J., man. J.J.'s going to go down in history as probably somebody that we could have done a little bit with that. J.J. was okay, man. He came out of school like the next big thing and came in, he's okay. I do not remember Ty Streets. Owens and Rice, of course, who can forget them, but Ty Streets. Since day one, come on in here, man.
What's going on with your family?
Hey, well, I'm telling you, man,
Are you sipping, Ronbo?
Am I what? No. It's not that. I don't do that until game time.
Come on, Ron, you gotta front.
And then you
front Ronbo.
Then you need some beverage to make you. The last 3 years, you need. And don't even cut it with water or anything. Straight up out the bottle.
It's still Ronbo. It's still Ronbo. You trying to justify it? It's all good, Ronbo.
I do, man. I'm gonna be drinking orange juice this year because it's gonna be so calm. No screwdriver orange juice either. What do you think about the pickups today? And I'm looking at some of the things they're doing right now before the veterans get into camp. Is anybody's job threatened as far as the vets when they come back? Who you looking at to get rid of? Because some of these guys coming in could be tough. Yeah.
Oh, they bring in Reynolds. They bring in Reynolds because they're trying to fuck with Malcolm. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. He's
Reynolds. You mean? Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, they got 2 Reynolds and 2 dudes.
okay. The LB.
Yeah, and how about the guard? I mean, Joshua Garnett's already on thin ice. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. As far as the other one, I mean, I'm not too much worried about the O line because I think we have some options out there. Incognito or Richie's out there.
He might make the Raiders. Gruden already called him in.
Yeah, they're working him out right now. But we could have did it too, but we're not. They're not, just like how we didn't pursue safeties. They're not worried about the O line. I'm not either, because like how you said, we got better in the past 2 years. We got better than we were 2 years ago in the O line and chemistry. That's key. So I think we're gonna. And we were seventh in the league. We're top 10 in rushing, and they don't really realize. People don't really realize that just because we're losing, they're not. We were top 15. The team's total, like in stats and stuff. People don't. We weren't just. We were way better than our records. Everybody knows it.
And Nick Mullins was not laying in the dirt all game long. Nick Mullins was out there making a lot of passes. And Matt, didn't Nick have the best yardage average 2 or 3 weeks in a row? So
and that's the reason why That's the reason why he looked so good, was because he had time.
And Jimmy G's faster released than him. So that's why I'm saying I don't know about the offensive line being that bad. So.
No, we're not that bad. We're underrated, the O line. But besides, they're gonna try to. They're messing with Smith. They want to push him, and I'm not worried about that. I think he has something to prove, and I'm not worried about him. He's good in the run. You always know that's been. I'm a supporter. He's good. I think he got some ceiling. He just got to tap into it. He's missed some plays and. You can't blame him for getting burned in pass coverages. When you're a good offense, I don't care. Kyle Shanahan will go out there and scheme on the best linebackers in the league, and make them look like shit. It doesn't matter. It's all about the schemes, the matchups. Doesn't matter who you are. If you can't do it, you can't do it. It's not your fault. And I think that happens to him a lot. And I'm not worried about that because that's not his strength. Strength is in the run D, and I'm not worried about that. But besides that, you guys are talking about Chris Harris right now. He's an all-pro slot cornerback. He's not a free agent. He just requested. He wanted a new contract. He's like, if you guys ain't gonna pay me, then trade me. But you know how that's he's just flexing.
Yeah, you got to learn how to do that. You go play pro ball.
I remember when I seen that, I was like, wow, man, this is John just can make up for all this other shit that he's been fucking not diving in, giving up a lot just to get that one player. He could have, a lot of people are like, man, he should have gave up the house, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's not like, nah, he doesn't. And I felt like
since then, when you got to be careful about giving that house up, though. You know what? A lot of times, and remember. Some players come into another organization, get into the system, don't look nothing like they did in the system they were in before. Because first of all, they have to adapt, and it may not fit them exactly. Those are mistakes. Trent Baalke was a firm believer in that. Don't bring nobody over.
I'm not saying that he should have. I'm not saying that he should have gave up the house. I'm just referring to some of the fan base. They said they don't care what they give up. How some people are like, I don't care what it takes. Let's go do it. I don't mean that. I'm not saying that he should have did it, but and with Chris Harris, I think that would have been. He could have gave up. A late, maybe a fourth round or a third round and a sixth round next year or something. He could have gave up something late for him. And maybe a player, maybe a Watson, a Dakota Watson, or something. Threw something in there real quick. But Chris Harris, he would have impacted right away. And I heard you guys talking about Wilson, the running back. I like him. I'm not gonna lie, I like him, and love him. And you know what I'm saying? Like the thing I like about him is because he's north and south. That's it. And I seen him run Ronbo. Did you see when he ran over that dude in Seattle? Ronbo, the dude got hit. He didn't go sideways. He didn't turn around. He just went whoop, straight on his back, and he's looking around like, what the fuck? Like, And I was like,
and
not only once, Ronbo, he did it a few times.
Oh, a lot of times. He ain't that heavy.
He loves contact.
But he's,
Yeah. And he's more durable than Breida. I hate to say it. He's more durable, and Breida better put on some weight.
Everybody is. Breida was, he was up to 200 pounds. I mean, Matty B had I remember he was telling everybody, because everybody says, Matt Breida comes in at 190, 205. Yeah. So Matty B gained some size. I just don't know its joints and bones. I mean,
but he shies from contact a lot. Ronbo, I've seen a lot of plays where he has a chance to hit the guy and maybe get a couple extra yards, and he runs out of bounds.
Yeah, but
I
know
see
what?
It all the time.
Matty B's usually looking for an avenue, though, because he knows once he gets loose, his speed will take over.
And that's the thing. If you don't see it, he's like, I'm gonna bail out. I'm gonna bail. Bikers, skaters, they're in the air and they're like, shit. They just dump. They bail. He does that on the plays. He doesn't see nothing. He bails and just runs out.
But
with Wilson's like, you never know.
That's true. Well, the Wilson's a north-south runner. They're two different kind of runners. Because I've seen Matty B, and when Kyle made the mistake of calling his number around the goal line, Matty B go roaring up the middle. I'd be scared the whole time. Because, he looks fragile, but he's not as fragile as he looks. I mean, here's a dude they carry off the field. He looks like he's unconscious. 10 minutes later, he's running the rock again. Matty, right. I got to give Matty B credit on that one. So,
hey, Ronbo, we don't need it. We already got a sideline running back with McKinnon, and he's gonna be cutting. He's more of a zone runner. He's gonna be running. He's gonna look for the outside and look for that cut. We got that.
But you got to remember,
and we got.
You're gonna see the stretch zone. You're gonna see that zone stretch. Kyle's favorite is a zone stretch, though. He wants to spread that field out. So you're gonna see more of that anyway. But you do need guys up around the goal line that can do that. I understand what you're saying there, though. So
we got the three-headed. It's not the three-headed monster. We got those three running backs. We're gonna call them the Earth, Wind, and Fire, Ronbo. Those three back there. We got the Earth with Breida the Cheetah. Yeah. We got Fire with McKinnon. No, we got the Wind with McKinnon because he's flying like the wind. And we got the Fire. Tevin Coleman can do it all. He's a big man. I'm excited, Ronbo.
You should be since day one because we got a big season coming. We got to stop here though, fam. Let me. Well, I'll be back Friday unless something crazy happens. That just may be the case too. And Richie comes into town.
Whenever you decide or whenever you find the time or find you Ronbo, then whatever, tap in and then I get the notifications on my phone and I'm gonna make some time, make it happen. Touch down with you. Right. And my love to the family. Right now, I'm watching the game. Right now, I got it on pause. Golden State, baby.
Oh, great! I thought they played last night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. They played.
That's right. They played Saturday. Yeah. All right. All right, Phil.
Got a little drink in my cup.
There you go. Look at you.
Cup, we're keeping it lit. Keeping it lit, Ronbo. Hey, come on, Ronbo. This is a guy thing. It's a man thing. The sports don't stop all year round, baby. But
there you go.
I'm fucking with you. all year round, whenever. And I'm glad I found your
Love it.
Podcast. And I'll see you as soon as you're back in, Ronbo. Appreciate what you do.
Thanks, fam. All right. Since
all right,
day
family.
one.
All right, family.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
Good night.
Hey, what we got here? The Hassan. I said, hey, how do you think Kyle will use our boy Hurd next year? It's hard to actually imagine what Kyle's going to do because the dude, man, to put yourself anywhere near his frame of mind, even that takes extreme intelligence, man. That dude. And Hassan also says, how do you think Kyle, it's dueled it up. All right. I said, thanks for the contribution, fam. Yeah, I wish I knew. Hey, think about how you'd use him. I still decoy him all the time. Because he's already got that size that has to be respected. In fact, I put him on one side and I put Goodwin on the other. Now I say that because both of them have to be respected. I got Dante Pettis or Debo in the slot. I got Tevin Coleman or McKinnon standing next to Jimmy G. The DC sitting up there. Time! Call time! Because there's certain formations that will really mess with the mind of a defense. They just don't. There's some things you can't. What are you going to do? Every last one of those guys got a versatility. I got the big guy going downfield. I got Goodwin, who must be respected or else it's a touchdown. So what are you going to do? Oh, I love this stuff. Hey, Donna Bell. Donna Bell, I saw that. Some of the comedy Donna Bell is writing up today. Chat, I won't read it because it's too funny. You read it and see what I'm saying. Hey, Manny Jimenez. Hey, what's up, Dr. Fam? What's good at the Ronbo show, Manny? Jim Thurl Kill. The Bears traded for another kicker. Another reason why whiny Robbie Gould ain't going home. Maybe his wife can call them like mom calling his school. Hey, Jim, I heard about that trade. Who was that? Was that with the Raiders? It seems like I heard about the Bears making a trade with the Raiders to get a kicker. Had 29 kickers in camp, couldn't find one. Paul Salving says Debo is going to be a beast. They said he's one of the guys that's really going to segue right into the NFL, probably with no problem. Michael Gillum, what's up? And Rescue 4. We going to get any more vets before camp? If I had to guess, I'd probably say I don't think so. Not any more vets. Yo, Dre, come on in, Dre.
Ronbo, what's going on, my guy? What's happening, man?
Dre, man, I'm checking out, man, because I'm looking at some of these names, man. I'm thinking, are these guys gonna come in and take anybody's job? And you got that new running back that's bad. What a dude is bad, Dre. Well,
man,
Austin Walter.
They just filling spots, bro. They just need, you need that. It's mandatory to have those 90 guys people out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they just filling spots right now. You might get one, maybe two breakthroughs that could probably try to play for third or second string. But I don't see nobody that's really going to break out. You know what I mean? And nah, man. Especially not in our backfield, not in our wide receiving core. I see Caden Smith maybe knocking Selleck out of his second string spot for tight end. I see Tim Harris, who we actually drafted. I see him possibly becoming a third string behind Beretta or Sherm, and then having a kilo.
Dre, if he could just beat out Maben, you know what I'm saying? Because Maben worries everybody.
Maben needs to go. Yeah, man. Every time somebody ended up getting nicked up and Maben came in, it was a big play, right? You know what I'm saying? Every damn time he came in the game. You know what I mean? Not just in the Green Bay Packers game, but shit, he got torched by Josh Rosen in the Cardinals game. You know what I mean? So
I was looking.
Yeah, I'm not high on Maben, man. They need to go ahead and get him up out of there. But like I said, with the NFL rules, you have to go into training camp with 90 guys. You know what I mean? It gives everybody equal opportunity. So maybe some of those guys might be on the practice squad. You know what I mean? But as far as coming in and making an impact, I really don't see it happen. I just see it. We following the rules and doing what you're supposed to as an organization in the NFL, man. So that's about it, man. I just. That running back and that receiving core, man, is stealthy right now, bro. I just don't see it happening, I really don't.
They could be doing too, Dre. Some of these guys are getting put in the bank, see? So, like, if they remain or continued and they get a little training with the 49ers know them, they can hop on the phone, give them a call, week 3, week 4, whatever, and they got a guy that's pretty much come right in and be a part of the program.
Right.
Could be that too.
Right. Well, well, shit. The practice squad, you got 45, 50 players on the practice squad also. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the season, those practice squad players are basically all on the IR. So, you could call them up anytime somebody gets injured.
Well, hey, some of the guys, you got 10 guys. I think you got 10 spots on the PC. The PS. But you're right. I forgot about the IR. And, just because you're on the IR don't mean you can't participate in practice.
Right,
so,
right, yeah. So, there's a lot of practice. And the stronger that your practice squad is, the stronger that your team is going to be, being able to get prepared from game to game. So, if those guys can create some type of competition for the practice squad and to where we have one of the best practice squads in the NFL, man, that shit benefits the team. You know what I mean?
Dre,
it
absolutely
definitely benefits the team.
And you know what? You mentioned something there. We got this offense we got, and we got this defense we got. Now, when they play every day, boy, that is going to be a learning experience for both sides. Because Kyle's going to be working that defense, and now Salah's got dogs. Not like last year, the year before. Now he's got some real dogs. So when the 49ers offense is going to be sharper this year for it, the defense is going to be sharper. Yes.
Hey, and I know Salah is excited to have somebody like Nicky or D Ford or you know what I mean. Like, hey, we're gonna put Nick and D Ford on the same side. Somebody's gonna get double. D Ford, I need you to go get a sack. You know what I'm saying? Crunch time. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of different ways that we can attack the backfield and the quarterback. You know what I mean? And I'm just excited to see what type of schemes and what type of stunts we're going to run to get guys in the backfield. You know what I mean? And also, man, Quisky T.
Everything.
Yeah, and also Quisky T, man, when he's healthy, he's one of the best blitzing safeties in the league, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to see what type of stunts they run with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's just it's a lot of activity going on, but man, I'm just ready for preseason to come, man. This is that. You know what I'm saying? That there's nothing else that's going to happen right about now. Like, we're probably not going to go out and sign anybody else. You know what I mean? We got all of the UDFAs that we need. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be like the boredom period all the way until like, you know, mid-July when things start to shape up. We in pads.
July's the worst. They take that month.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, at least in July, the guys will be in pads. I'm definitely going to try to save some money and make a trip to see what we do in training camp. You know, I've never been to a training camp, bro, where I've set foot on the practice squad, you know, on the practice facility and be able to see our guys, you know what I'm saying, coming into the season and seeing who is progressing, seeing maybe there's a guy that nobody has been talking about that's out there balling. You know what I mean? Seeing what type of plays we're running, see what our rotations are, man. That's my goal this year, man, is just to be able to make a quick trip down to the Bay and see what our guys do on the practice field, man.
Because they have their open practices starting usually right away after they put on the pads.
Right. Yeah, man. So, you know, just like with Breda, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody was talking about Breda. I was like, wondering who the hell this guy is. And, man, you seen that number 22 get that ball and lightning strike up the field, you know. Man, that's a beautiful thing to see in practice where nobody else knows, and you're able to go and observe our players and be like, hey, man, we got some diamonds in the rough out here, man. So, you know, I'm definitely excited, man. Like I said, this is just like that down period where, you know, for the next couple of weeks, we just going to be basically talking about what we have because there's really no type of storylines that we can really develop because nothing has really started, you know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, the mid-July, you know what I'm saying, things will start to heat up, you know? Things will start to heat up, you know? This is kind of like that down period time, you know what I mean, where guys are still getting in shape and getting back used to being in the locker room, man. So, you know, I'm excited about that.
And Dre, you know it's going to be really fun. You know, you got Sherm, who's probably back at around 95% at least right now. You got Jared.
Right.
Jason Verrett. See, somebody said Verrett's already chasing receivers around, right? I can't wait to test out and see how difficult are they going to make it for Jimmy G and his boys. See, because if they think they're going to run against them two dudes, man, that's going to be the test. That's why I know those guys. Our receivers going to be sharp this year. Because after you deal with Sherman and Verrett, everybody else is a piece of cake.
Yeah. And the scariest thing is what I'm hearing is he hasn't really even lost no speed. You know what I mean? With the Achilles, you just deal with occasional soreness. You know what I'm saying? But like he ain't really lost no speed. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's a beautiful thing to hear. Yeah.
Man's hips are unreal.
Then to have
flip, boom,
right.
You make a stretch right in your pocket. If I'm a receiver, damn, man, get off me. I can see he's the kind of guy to get fights out there, you know. Maybe we got to go. I realize we can have too much fun. Man, out of time.
Shout out to the rest of the TNT fam, man. Trey Press, my boy Big Show, you know what I'm saying? My partner Will Sheik. Nighthawk, all of the day oneers, man. Peace out, Ronbo. I'll see y'all. What is it? Friday or Saturday? Saturday.
Friday. Yeah, I was late this week, but I'm definitely gonna be late this week. Friday.
All right, bro.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right, Ronbo.
Yeah. Sherman and Brett, man, I can see them now, man. You could be clowning her. Fam, you know what? As much as we believe in our receivers, Sherman and Brett go clown them, y'all. But you know what? That's okay, because that'll only last, I'd say that lasts about 4 weeks or so until they finally get used to them. I want them to grow, though. Don't give them a little maybe the coach come and say, listen, allow a couple of catches here and there. We want these guys to get a little confident, you know. Nah, make them earn it. Yeah, they got to earn it, you know. It can get a little tough back there, man, because both of those guys could be on an island, man. Anyway, Jerry Fresh. Lannister? Oh, the House of Stark. House Stark, no. House Lannister, no. House Tyrell, no. House Targaryen, hell no. This is the house, the Niner Empire. I like that, Jerry Fresh. I like that, man. Oh, I tell you, man, Game of Thrones has influenced and shaped an entire culture. Smith asks, Debo is going to look really good in this offense. That dude is a dog. He is. When Debo's physical, man, I seen him breaking down Rocky's scene. I was shocked. I mean, he was handling Rock. He grabbed Rock and threw it. He grabbed him with one hand. Still got on curve. Rock bent with him one time. Left, right. He just went behind him. And the ball, look at that boy handle. I wonder if the ref would call a flag on that, though. Antonio Kidd, what's up? At Niner Empire, we're going to be all right. Watch us take flight. Go Niners. Big Kid from Valhalla. Valhalla? Oh, this is Valhalla. Valhalla, home of the Nordic. Oh, apparently it was VA. Holla. My imagination gets crazy sometimes. I might be thinking about some other things, looking at the words. And what was that? Oh, holla. Daniel, SF 49ers fan. 5249. No mistake there. We are going to rotate our D-line to keep them fresh in the fourth quarter. When the opposing O-line is wore out, this line is going to eat quarterbacks and running backs all game long. 40 to 50 sacks in 2019. See, we were trying to talk about this yesterday. We were trying to figure out it's going to be somewhere between 30 and 40 sacks. Somebody just went in and said, 40 sacks, no problem. He said a fourth man, a Solomon team would get 8 to 10 sacks. I already counted 10, 20, 30 between the Buck, Bosa. Somebody else steps up. Uh-oh. Ain't enough quarterback meat out there for that, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, James. Come on in, James.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
James, you can see, man, I'm getting all pumped up, man. I'm thinking about this stuff. But I just realized that practice is going to be tough this year for both offense and defense. I can see now, ain't nobody moving the ball, and ain't nobody, especially for the first few weeks.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that defense is going to be wicked.
It's all in the elevation. I mean, where it is we're about to go, man. It's not a shock to us or anything. I mean, we were the first team in history to have 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I know, right? We still got the best record, though, James. We ain't lost but one time, and shouldn't have lost that time.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. And there's nothing but a whole bunch of upside right here. I'm just listening to all the callers. Big shout out to the guy, Will. Will was 100% right. I'm ready to see Malcolm Smith just out of that building. Okay,
but he threw my boy J-Dub in the garbage too. But he threw my boy J-Dub in the garbage too. I had to pull him up out the trash. Dub, I'm sorry, man. I can't believe he did that. Come on out, man.
J-Dub and Malcolm Smith and and Joshua G. They can all kind of like hit the road, right? You know what I'm saying? You
God.
know, and I mean, but I'm gonna tell you though, I really do think with them declining the 50th option on Joshua Garnett, I think it's kind of one of those things where they're gonna test him to prove it. Now, if he goes out there and whenever he gets his opportunity, if he goes out there and plays the way he played when we first drafted him, where he was mauling people, I don't know. I don't know what happens then, but he can do it.
I know.
He can do it when his game is on. I'm telling you, that dude is a game wrecker when his game is on now, and he's healthy. So only time will tell. I guess some of them might start to get it. Like, hey, you know what? These guys, this Lynch and Shanahan, they weren't kidding, man. They got 90 guys out here, man. You can't even sleep through the week now until they get the roster put out because you might, you possibly can get cut by the end of
Yeah.
this training. Yeah, that's the reality of it. You could have been a starter last year, and the proof is in the pudding. The devil is in the details, as they say. If you were a starting outside linebacker, Sam linebacker, and all of a sudden you get a deduction in your pay grade, which basically means you're not producing. You're not what they're paying you for. You're not doing anything to honor your contract. And that's what happened in Malcolm Smith's case. Now, I do believe from what I've seen on that tape on Dre Greenlaw, this guy might be one that might be talked about possibly for the Hall of Fame a lot earlier than they do players at times. Because I'm talking about, man, he's got some exceptional coverage skills, man. He's a little light. He's a little light at that Sam linebacker position.
Yeah,
But see,
they be
certain
coming out of
things,
school like they didn't eat.
Yeah, certain one great attribute he does have is being that sideline to sideline linebacker. He can take that intermediate middle away from quarterbacks, and not only just take that intermediate middle away from them because of his coverage abilities, but then you got to look at that side of the field, and Richard Sherman plays the left side of the defense. Okay, he's the left corner. So now if you put a great coverage linebacker like Greenlaw playing with Fred Warner in the middle and Quan Alexander, man, listen, I can tell you one thing. One or two things are going to happen. When you allow your running backs to go across that middle and either meet Alexander, Warner, or even Greenlaw, okay? Or
don't forget Kwaski T's hanging out.
I'm trying to tell you, they don't go out deep enough and they're still lurking around that line, and somebody like D Ford or Nick Bosa just mauls them, and tell them like, oh snap, you all right, man? Want me to tell your team send somebody over here to assist you?
Somebody call his mom.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be some awesome play football, and I do believe one of the reasons why they didn't go out on a limb and try to sign some free agent corners or safeties. I believe that they are believing in what we got right now, and possibly a 95% recovered Richard Sherman.
At least.
Jason Verrett being healthy is such an addition to that secondary, man, because I'm going to tell you, I've seen a lot of cornerbacks, big ones, small, tough, physical ones, but I can count the ones on my left hand that have had hips that were so smooth when they go to turn. It's like you having a ring on. It's like you having a ring on your finger that, after you put lotion on your hand, the ring just glides right around your home. And I'm telling you, this guy is, when you watch him on film, it's extremely impressive. And I just hope that he could stay healthy, him and the rest of the
that's the thing.
and go on and get it, and not just get it, but get it, and then that very night in the locker room, hopefully, when the sports writers and commentators want to come up and, hey guys, what does it feel like,
to have won 5 in a row? Yeah,
third year coach. Yeah. Third year coach going into his first Super Bowl as a head coach and winning it. And what's your outlook? We're gonna do it in 2021. That's the outlook of it all. You understand? And you just keep rolling, and they're building. They're putting the pieces. They're just Ronbo. They're just not going out signing or drafting players just because they were there, and this was the best player
to fit a spot.
No,
exactly.
You need
no squares and round holes.
Shanahan and Lynch's team. That's it.
Yeah. James, we got to stop.
You got to play. Yeah, man. It's loaded, man. I mean, it's like, you can, if you love football and you're a 49ers fan,
it's
you get
fun right now.
When you close your eyes after you say your prayers at night and think about this season coming.
Yes.
If it can just all come together the right way. Everybody can stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
We can. I'm glad we got an early bye because it's going to test our toughness.
Mm-hmm.
It's really going to test our toughness. I hope we go into the bye being 3-0 and coming out there and light it up that game after that bye.
I think we play 4 games. So 3-1, 4-0. I'll take it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem. Well, Ronbo, thank you for all that you do, man. Thanks for the platform that you provide for us. And
thanks, James.
Niner for life. It's a beautiful thing being a Niners fan. I just want to see it continue to escalate at the highest of heights. That, I mean, a lot of people that are calling in on the show, they haven't been with us when we've won a Super Bowl. So let's get one for the new members of the 49er family.
Especially Big Show. All right, James. We better go. We got people waiting. All right. James, appreciate you, fam.
James, too.
All right,
yeah, man. Thank you, Ronbo. Love what you do. Niner Empire, Niner for life. Have a great evening. Be blessed. Thank you.
You too, James. Yeah. I wanted to answer that question, too. He says, what are your expectations for the 2019 season? Pain. I'll never forget that as long as I live. Creed! No. That was Clubber Lang. Who we got here now? Donna Bell has a question. She says, which running back would you choose if all the running backs have been injured, with the exception of Breda, McKinnon, Coleman, based solely on agility? Donna Bell lists number 1, McKinnon, number 2, Breda, 3, Coleman. You know what? Agility-wise, I think that's about right. You know what? And also Mostert would fit right in there, too, between one. Coleman has got agility, but his speed is his thing. But Mostert and the other 3 guys, because they're smaller and their coordination is a little different, man. And Mostert is so smooth with his shifts. He's that guy that you see. If you ran track and field, you remember those guys that once you got on the track, they didn't look fast and it was warming up? But when they run so relaxed and they're moving so, that's a natural. That's a natural, and those are the hardest guys to run. They don't work hard. It's not about technique. All they do is work on their endurance because everything else for them is natural. Never get into a 200-meter or 400-meter race with those guys. I still suffer from nightmares of seeing those dudes, man. Oh, I hope a few of them know. Beat me in front of all these people as you're coming around that backstretch and as you get your butt whooped. Ooh, oh, no. Hey, Phil. I didn't see that name. Phil, come on in, Phil. Yo, Phil. Oh,
Down 49ers!
My favorite saying. Touchdown, 49ers. Gotta get that Lon Simmons running there when Steve Young was running that ball against the Vikings. He's at the 20. He takes a hit. He keeps going. He's at the 30. He takes another hit. He keeps going. 20, 10. Steve Young's got it. I said, Jesus, Lon. I was enjoying you more than I was Steve Young, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, God. And
hey, so
go ahead.
You know, this is the most important time of the year for our team. This is when the strength and conditioning coaches are going to earn their salt.
That's right.
So, no. Oh, and I saw Jimmy G with Tom Brady at the
wait, what?
Of him,
you saw Jimmy G doing what?
Jimmy G was with Tom Brady at the Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah. They've been talking about that. God. And I think somebody said Brady had something to do with that horse fouling coming around the corner. You're the Patriots. They got to cheat. Come on, get that.
Well, it's better than who he was with last season.
Yeah, I know, right? Right. In fact, maybe somebody says, Jimmy, hang out with people like Tom and meet a nice girl. Tom knows a lot of nice girls. His wife knows a lot of nice girls. And stay away from the hoochie mamas, okay? Please, Jimmy. Everybody loves a hoochie, Phil. I mean, hoochies are fun. You don't want to get caught with them, but the hoochies are fun.
Yeah. Not in L.A. TMZ.
TMZ is waiting. God.
Anyway, I think we're at the situation now where we're going to start seeing players that we like get cut. And
we got a few weeks.
It's going to be, that's part of getting better. Mm-hmm. So I think Kyle knows what he wants to do. And I think, I really liked, after looking at the film on that Dre Greenlaw, that he could be pretty good. He could take the Sam position.
Everybody's got him moving in. And also this kid, Alice Alishar. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
That kid.
I like Harris, too, because Pro Football Focus had him rated as a third-round pick. So, he might be a steal. No, the corner, Harris. We got in the...
Yeah, that's what his name is Tim Harris, 6'1", 205 from Virginia. Yeah.
I like her. I'm looking forward to, watching preseason for once, just to see competition.
Oh, I love preseason because I already know what the vets can do. I want to see what these new guys are going to do as they come in. And we can keep our fingers. Tim Harris gets hurt a lot, like you're saying. He could have been a third-round pick. That means we can say goodbye, Maben.
Oh yeah, I think he's going to take Maben's spot, but he could be taking a spot
who?
as the Witherspoon.
Oh. Listen, Phil, I have a very sensitive spot for Kello Witherspoon. I think he's going to make it. Phil, people did not
he'll
notice.
make it. I'm just saying he might not
as
be
far
first
as position
in.
on the field. Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil, answer this question for me, though. Did you notice a difference in Kello Witherspoon toward the end of the season, last 2 or 3 games before you went down?
Oh,
yeah. Right? Okay, because I thought I was seeing things. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole team got better as started going through the end
Well,
of the season, too.
you get beat up enough. I mean, it's like being in a fight. So you get hit about the head and neck so hard, you start to improve because either that or you don't survive. So I guess some of them, they got beat up so bad, they just got sick of that. And I'm glad.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about Nick Mullins, we talked about C.J. Beathard. I hope they don't play it down this year.
I know. Oh, God.
I think O-line, I think we're good. It depends upon how Tomlinson can bounce back from his knee problem at the end of the season last year.
MCL is not so serious. ACL is...
No, they didn't even have surgery on him, so...
Yeah, he's probably...
but he'll probably be okay. You know, you just worry about these guys coming back off injury, and
I know
you don't know how McKinnon's going to be, and I think the running back situation is going to work itself out because running backs always get hurt.
always.
They take a pounding. So having four good ones, that's a blessing, you know. So.
Oh, I tell you. And one of them could be on the practice squad, stash him, you know. Well, then you know what? You got Mostert on the field because he's going to be out there for special teams. Anyway, so. But yeah. You got 4 minutes.
Well, anyway.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I like our running back room, but you know, this new kid, when you get a chance, look at Austin Walter.
Yeah, I just don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think he's got a spot. I just don't think.
I don't know how.
I think he might be preseason fodder, you know, and trying.
They gave him a 3-year deal.
Trying to earn a spot on a different team.
Yeah, unless you're just trying to inspire him. But yeah, because everybody likes Jeff Wilson, hardcore north-south, get out of the way, or try and stop me kind of runner, which is good on the goal line. I'll like him for 5 or 6 yards out. Yeah, Wilson's coming through.
But are we going to keep? How many running backs can we keep?
Well, see, that's 5 running backs right there.
Yeah.
So you know, you're right. I don't know, Phil.
You know, somebody's got to go.
Yeah.
So
don't we fall into love with players?
same with wide receiver. Somebody's got to go.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. You know, they got to earn a spot. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's true. Can't get attached.
So,
all right, Phil. Good stuff, fam. I'll tell you what.
All right, Ronbo.
I'll be looking for you Friday.
Yeah, I had to use the prop. You know.
I loved it.
For my introduction.
More of those. Anytime I hear the word touchdown 49ers, I'm delighted.
Yeah.
All right, Phil.
Anyway, all right, take care.
You too.
Bye.
Have a great night. Bye-bye, Phil. And let's get over to AJT.
Hello?
JT, what's up, man?
What's up, Ronbo? What's happening?
JT, we're looking at all the new recruits coming in. A lot of them are just flesh and meat coming in and going to take up a number between 1 and 90. But there's going to be those guys that come out. And JT, do you see anybody that could actually, especially between the UDFAs, like Alice, Alishar, maybe, let me see. You know what? Shawn Poindexter. I was there. Hey, Shawn Poindexter, does not he look interesting or what?
He does. He is intriguing to me. You know, I was kind of thinking about that right now, just right before you said that.
Yeah.
Shawn Poindexter. I think, you know, it's kind of hard to say because we're deep in the receiving corps.
Now, yeah,
when
it rained and pours. First we didn't have nothing, then we got too much.
Yeah, we could stash him in the practice squad.
IR him, something, you know. I love that system they got. It's the way you can cheat. Ain't nothing wrong with these people. What are they doing on the IR? Thumbnail.
I want to piggyback on what James was talking about.
Go ahead.
You know how he was talking about, you know, the defense, our corners. All right, think about this. In training camp, when they got to practice, when they got to play against the offense, that's going to be iron sharpening iron.
Because
think about it. Like you just said it earlier. We ain't gonna try, let the defense ain't try to give up nothing, nothing. And these boys on offense are gonna try to score something like, you know, the Debo Samuels. I like to see Verrett and Debo 1-on-1. You know, that would be interesting.
No. You know what? Verrett can handle Debo. I want to see Dante and Verrett. Dante is a test for every cornerback in the league. And you see how he moves. Dante's a freak. He's not even wired or put together. Like, when he's out there running routes, the things he can do with his body weight and shift, and the way his legs are under him, he's going one way, the legs are going another. That's if I'm watching him, and if you ever played anywhere in the secondary, if I'm watching, coach tells, watch the waist. Okay,
Hey,
coach, his body's not moving like one would expect. That don't make no sense, the things that he does. I'm going one way, he's going the other way, and I don't even know how he did that. That's a scary dude. So,
just think about it. That's gonna be good for us as a whole. Because when we play against other teams, we're going to be so used to playing against competitive offense and competitive defense.
Yes.
And then you got that pass rush coming, Come on.
They got the perfect break, though.
Ironing, sharpening iron all the way around.
Yeah, I know. No tackling Jimmy, though. Don't tackle him, y'all. I'm telling you, man. We know, because I know they're going to get there on a number of occasions, but don't do that. Well, Jimmy's going to be wearing the black shirt anyway, so.
Yeah. Oh, hey, this season, Ronbo, it's gonna be very nice. I'm just visualizing all kinds of different circumstances, and that's why I say, or who was saying that we was gonna win the first 4 games of the season? Who said that earlier?
A lot of people are saying that. I try to temper my expectations. I looked at the schedule. There's no reason why we cannot win 4 to start the season. And then we go into that bye week, which bothers me.
Can you imagine, Ronbo? Even win all the way up to the bye, win coming out of the bye. Then we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. That's when we're going to be putting everybody on notice. Coming.
Oh, I tell you, man. And because the 49ers going to be feeling like, man, we have a harder time in practice than we do with these games. So let's go.
Hey, and like one other guy said, earth, wind, and fire. That, man, I can't wait to see that too as well. That's going to be fun. Our team's going to be fun to watch, and I think everybody's going to be hyping us up, Ronbo.
I know.
What we got on our roster is we got some. We got some firepower.
Yeah, don't hype them up too much. So I don't want anybody walking around there thinking they're bad. You guys, they need to work hard. We are coming from the depths. Of the darkest dark. You guys unless you guys want to fall back down in that pit, stay intense. Oh man.
If our team stays healthy, look out.
I know.
That's all I gotta say. Because. Like I said, we're loaded on offense, we're loaded on defense, and I don't see a team that's going to stop us. To be honest with you,
you have those weeks where you're not razor sharp. Bringing the A game every week is usually it can be tough. Although this year, I think the 49ers won't have any trouble bringing the A game every week because you've been getting your butt beat for years. As soon as you get confident and think you can beat people, now you expect to beat people and you pour it on because losing hurts worse when you're not used to it. So you want to keep that up.
Even like the defensive line, Eric Armstead, Solomon Thomas, them guys are going to be working in the middle of their natural positions. Then you got Buckner collecting his own set. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's going to be interesting to see. JT, I'm telling you, it's been fun. See you Friday.
Hey, for sure.
All right, fam.
Niner Empire?
Well, you forgot to say Niner for life. Go ahead. That's the James.
I ain't going to say that's the same, so I'll just say Niner Empire.
You don't take James' stuff. He's got his own stuff.
Yeah, Niner Empire. I do a movie.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, JT. Talk to you later.
Hey, thanks for what you do, Ronbo.
It's my pleasure too, fam. You're welcome. And Jeff Tan says Jimmy was hanging out with a supermodel named Tom Brady in L.A. Oh, man. I'm glad to see Jimmy and Tom because, for a while there, the rumor was out that they didn't appreciate each other. Behind the little incident at TB12, when our boy was outside knocking on the door, hey, guys, is anybody here? What do you mean? It's still light outside. You're closed? Or did you just see me walking down the street? Patrick Cotton Oh, Seaside, California. Ride all over the hill from Salinas and go down to Seaside and go to the pit and get you some barbecue. Woo! What's up, Patrick? And Niner Joe Empire. Let's go, Niners. It's a good thing we worried about players getting cut. That means we're cutting good players, but not good enough to make this team. We got talent. This is great. Niners! Fluffy Ninja. Sup, fam? James Oliveira. I'm going to be LMAO at y'all, you Ward haters, by Game 6. Jimmy will have 2 picks. James, my brother from another mother. Well, you and me, James. J-Dub Butch, look out for Jimmy this year. He's back in the position he should be in. He's been ridiculed. He's been talked bad about. He's even responded to the hate. That boy's fired up. Can't wait to get him. Oh man, speaking of, I'm sitting there talking about J-Dub. Now I got to call him Vader. My Vaders. It's time. It's Vader. Time. Vader's got to cue it up. There it is. Bam! Stomp that foot. Boom, boom, boom. Vader!
What? Oh!
Man, we ain't talked to you in such a long time, man. How you doing, man?
Oh, yeah, long time. Good, brother. How you been?
Oh, Vader, good, man.
Day.
You know, ever since free agency, since free agency, the happiness has already started, and then the draft just put an exclamation point on it. Except, of course, there was that sudden round 4. But you know what? People are gonna get over that. Vader, I'm telling you right now.
We got a kicker. We needed one.
And that boy's got hang time. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And a lot of other skills too. So he'll be all right.
Oh, most definite.
But Vader, what do you think, man?
I think we did it. That was a good pickup. But glad to be back on the show, man. But man, what's the TNT? Come on now, Trey, where you at, brother?
Yeah,
where's TNT? I hadn't heard them say one thing.
They were just here
about Robert Saleh.
Oh, they have?
Robert Saleh.
Oh, they worked Robert.
Oh,
they worked him. They worked Bobby, man. They worked him.
Everybody talking about we drafted this guy, we got this guy. Don't matter who we have. I give you an all-star team. But Robert Saleh don't get his head out of his ass. We ain't gonna have shit. That's the reason why we have so many D-lines. And then, by the way, really quick, let me just quote. I found Rudy down Sepulveda Boulevard. He's petitioning to get his draft picks back that Fisher gave away for his Rams team, and he's also petitioning any donations that the Rams can get so they can go acquire some players. That's what Rudy's at.
And help pay for some of the spectators, because all the people ain't Rams fans. Those are Hollywood extras that have to get paid at least union scale.
Almost exactly.
Rams.
Yeah, I've been listening to the show. I'm waiting for people to get on Robert, man. Is Robert going to be in the booth?
I'm telling you.
He's going to get his head out of his ass. I
wish they would put him in the booth, actually. But you know what? What everybody needs to understand is Saleh's got some legit weapons now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going into no fight with a gang of thugs with nothing but Girl Scouts no more. Oh, no. He's got some bad dudes now, boy. I'm looking forward to this.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But the thing is, you can have the baddest dude on the planet out there. We can have the baddest corners, front line, everything. But the bottom line, if they're out of position like they were last year, I mean, look at everybody getting on Solomon Thomas. Okay. Solomon Thomas. Did you watch that Green Bay game? Did you hear the commentator screaming to the side? Why is Solomon in the wrong position again? I can't believe my eyes.
Vader,
why is Solomon in the wrong position? What is Robert doing?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But go ahead.
See, this is one of those things where you're putting players in places where you can have no choice. It's like the 49ers even said, we got guys on the inside playing the inside that are better than the guys we got on the outside playing the outside. So, they did the best they could. You know what? The defense has been a Band-Aid situation for the last 2 years. Actually, that defense did better than they probably should have. This is why I know now that he's got legitimate dogs to put on the edges, he's got a linebacker that can kick up the slack. Ruben left and blew that open. Now you got dudes that could pursue. Now you got edge pressure. You see, Vader, that defense, what a lot of people don't understand is it's not going to be effective unless there's pressure coming off the edge. Now it becomes vulnerable.
Of course. No,
people
I
think
agree
you're
with
screaming
you
about,
1,000%.
why don't they blitz more? Because in the cover 3 defense, you've already got too many people in positions. If you blitz now, you make yourself completely vulnerable. That defense is designed not to need to blitz too often, except on certain plays. See, because if you blitz at the wrong time, they will kill you. Cover 3 means you had to commit.
And you're absolutely correct. And they went into a little detail with the coach, asking him, how does he feel about the pass rush? What's going on the brick by brick for the last 2 seasons? Yeah. And he's like, they're trying different things, but if it isn't working, you got to figure out what the hell's going on. I mean, we already blew. Oh, look, Bosa's going to come in. We all know he's a beast. Okay. So we can get that out of the way now.
Got D4.
But if he goes in there and looks like shit for the first 2 games, what is that going to tell us?
Well, no.
Are we going to blame the turf? Are we going to blame because this person missed this tackle? Are we going to blame other things? Or are we actually going to get down to the source and say, hey, that's Robert's fault. He's the captain of the ship. He needs to put his players in the best position to be able to win.
They need to find another player. You know what? That Bosa family, that's what they do. You can pretty much forget about Bosa.
They're born and bred in football.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. And I hope so. And I'm crossing my fingers. But, man, come on. Ronbo, 2 years in a row. I figured we'd pick it up a little bit more in the next year. I even told you that. I said, you know what? I'm going to lay off Robert. Not going to say anything. The season, and then year 2 came in, and he looked shittier than year 1.
Still no player. Listen, you guys are all going to see what I'm talking about. You put the right players in there, and Robert Saleh cannot hold people's hands and run them through plays. They've got to be able to do their job. If I put a dude out there that can't do his job, they're going to blame me. But what am I going to do? I got to go find a guy in the stands and see if he can play? It doesn't work that way. That's what I'm saying. Give this man some tools. You can't build a building without tools. You can't do a thing. You can't run a car without an engine. You got to have certain things to function. He's got it now.
Yeah, but I know I understand. But Ronbo, we had a high draft pick 2 years in a row.
Didn't matter.
Solomon Thomas playing out of position.
Had no choice.
That's not even us. That's the goddamn network saying that.
Had no choice. Who else is going to put out the edge? He was the fastest, most athletic guy we had to show you how bad things were. And then they got, what's his name, to come out and play the edge.
They got Marsh.
Yeah, Marsh is okay, but you've seen it. He's only okay. Nothing special.
And where did they line him up? On the right side instead of the left.
Marsh?
They lined him up on the right side every time. Yeah, Marsh.
He's
to the left. He wasn't next to Solomon Thomas. I mean, he played the Solomon Thomas. Why don't put him on the other side? Put Solomon in his natural position.
Yeah. What else are you going to do? You put him at the big end, and Solomon, for some reason, he can't get in. Offensive linemen seem to be able to deal with him pretty well. Solomon works well if you put him in at the tackle or put him on the inside next to Buck. But you're not going to get him on the outside. He can't make it. He'll get taken up. So that means.
So now with that.
So that means.
Well, with that said, Ronbo. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. If you don't have anybody else to put out there, and if this is your best guy to put on the edge, you got problems. Yeah, you got problems. That means you got no personnel. You're in trouble, and it showed.
No, we both know. We both knew. We expected a little more on Solomon Thomas' behalf. You know, he came into camp late. We figured in year 2 he'd pick it up a little bit. Yeah. He looked a little worse. And then again, it goes back to what you stated. I mean, we didn't have the cream of the crop defensive line there.
Yeah.
But, Ruben's
going to jail. Warner's
Ruben's going to jail. We got all that.
You know.
We got Jimmy G looking at double D's. You know, we got all that stuff going on.
He went blind.
He went blind. No, I think those are double G's, huh?
I know, right?
Those are double G's
or something. Those are ridiculous. I mean, it's what it says to walk around with a wheelbarrow to keep the babies up. Oh, Vader, man, we got to go.
Thanks to Uncle Sherm, he nipped that in the butt real quick when he did his interview. Well, I guess he better make better choices on who his dates should be. We didn't hear about her ever again.
Hey, man, it's good to hear from you. I'll see you. I'll be back Friday. We're running a little over here.
You'll be back Friday?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. No worries. I'll call back Friday, and because I wanted to go over Kiffin and the other defensive line coach that we got in. I just wanted to get your thoughts.
Oh, Kasurik, man. I like him, man. Dude is scary. He's going to get that defensive line cooking no matter what. That line is going to be ready.
What do you think about Kiffin? The specialist that we got.
Kiffin's actually great, man. I'm telling you, that's why I'm saying people who are looking for failures from people on the defensive line, forget about it. We got the guys that can play now, and you got a couple of great line coaches. Somebody go get an ass whooping. And you know what's so funny?
Yeah, we're still.
You know how Bobby Saleh got all the blame for all the failure, right? Now, give him all the glory this year too. But really, it's going to be Kasurik and Kiffin getting that line together.
Right. Oh, most definitely. But see, my biggest thing was I think it was Shawn the jeweler. I think he called in a couple of weeks ago, and he was talking about the gentleman that when he went on his trip and was saving $30. You know, we all do that.
I know.
And the product they're putting on the field is shit.
I know.
So this is enough. We're going on year 3, so hopefully we see a turnaround, man.
We will. This is it. Or else John Lynch is the one who's got to put them players out there. But anyway, Vader, we'll talk about some more Friday, okay?
Friday. We'll see you Friday. And shout out to everybody in the Niner Empire TNT. Big show. Love your stuff, man. Been listening to you. And let it go! Let it go! Radio Ronbo Sports. Yeah. You guys have a good evening.
Later. Night, fam. Where's one? Every time I think about Big Show in my jersey, man, I can't believe how he could be. Big Show, I want my clothes, man. Hey, San Francisco says, I'm back from looking at LaRoy Reynolds' mic'd up video. He's electric. Hey, check him out. I see him. The dude is a crazy man. You see that photo where it looks like Drew Brees. He's got Drew Brees and like he's talking to him, right? Got his sleeves all pulled up as he's talking to him. Brees was sitting there thinking, who is this dude? Scotty McKnight, what's up? Oh, sorry, but Scotty, I try not to belch on the show. I know what you're thinking. I've got to drink a single malt, don't I? Scotty, what's up? Thanks, Scotty. See that hashtag. Shucks. And Coach says, Ronbo Sports, Kyle's going to use Hurd any way he sees fit. He could be the chameleon on that team. There's no telling what Hurd's going to be doing, and no DC's ever going to know exactly where is Hurd going to be coming from or what he's going to be doing. T-Money Niners Town. Hey, when someone submits a video on your app, how long until you guys play it? T-Money. I just looked a little while ago. I'll look again. I didn't know. I looked at it a little while ago. I didn't see anything. T-Money, it'll be on Friday. Promise you that. Yeah. And by the way, T-Money brings up something like, if you want us to run your app, run your video during the course of the game, go to the Ronbo Sports app, click submissions, click. A window will fly up and it'll give you a choice of photo, video, and text. Video, do your video. Make sure, listen, if you're kind of shy and don't want anybody to see, but you got some things you want to say, put your hat or something in front of the lens, and just leave it there. And make sure if you got your earphones, you're gonna need your earphones anyway. Pull your earphones back and just say what you got to say, and there you go. Whatever message you want to leave us, and we will air it. So T-Money, I'm glad to hear you taking advantage of that. T-Money, Niner Town, looking for you as soon as we get off here. Anybody else? Ronbo Sports app. Menu. Submissions. Click. Window comes up. You want the video. Press that button and say what you got to say. We'd love to hear from you. Always saying things like, 13-3, we got Jimmy G. 13-3. Because what? Because we ain't got. Wait. I got to work on that one. It's Jack be nimble.
Jack
Jack
is
be
back.
quick. Jack bump over the candlestick. Jack!
Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight?
Fabulous, Jack, because there's a lot of anticipation going on right now, and all of it's mostly positive. Boy, this team, man. Even my boy Jimmy Ward, who nobody supports except for me, his mama, maybe his girlfriend, and I got a couple other guys in there too. We're a very small unit. Jack, how do you feel about Jimmy?
We support Jimmy over here. We support Jimmy over here in the UK. We support him.
All right.
We got love for Jimmy. We drafted him, and we stuck by his side. And he's been up and down. Sometimes he's looked like the greatest player on the defensive side. I remember O'Neal said that DC, that dumbass DC we had with Chip Kelly. But still, he's a really good guy. We're gonna continue to ride with the gentleman. But I want to talk about the wide receiver core tonight a little bit, Ronbo.
Go right ahead.
Because besides this draft, when was the last time that we drafted somebody that was like bad SOB?
At wide receiver?
At the wide receiver position.
I hate to say it, but I think it's Michael Crabtree.
No. I mean a bad motherfucker.
I know, right?
SOB.
That's what I mean. That's as good as it gets, Jack. We've
not
not drafted any wide receivers.
But it's about that time.
Yeah.
You can hate me, but I love me. It was Terrell Owens.
Well,
baby.
that goes
T.O.
way back.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
That goes way back. This kid Debo has a potential. Maybe you know what? Not maybe not T.O. potential.
No.
But maybe
different
A.B.
style.
potential. Some people are saying A.B. now. He has A.B. potential. And he's strong and physical like Terrell Owens, but he doesn't bring all that popcorn signing stuff, which I didn't mind as a kid. I love that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I did too.
I play the wide receiver position.
Is,
and as
man.
you know, they called me the 7-Eleven on the field because I was always open. But that's another story for another day. But this show, I mean, is great. Because it lets you speak your mind. And sometimes when you get things right, sometimes it takes folk a couple days to realize, what, Jack was right about. You know what? The controversy. The next day, I think it was 2 days later, you saw Shanahan versus Lynch, and I brought that up. Now I said it with a little bit of too much passion, probably. I had that golden juice in my system, as I love to do every draft. But if you look back, Ronbo was going great, and this is that fake news everybody talks about. Why Trump became president? It's a fake news. You know what I'm saying? I mean. Ronbo was feeling good, going with the flow, everything's good. But once somebody jumped into my conversation, it flipped, and everything turned to Jack. Jack, you're wrong. And then one guy said, "Oh, he's racist." Now everybody said he's racist. You're jumping on the bandwagon, everybody, and you're going to continue to jump on my bandwagon because I'm always right. All right, because you guys got, Lynch and him were not on the same page, and it started with that punter, and I was correct. Okay, it took 2 days for the media
Jack,
to figure
wait, give me some proof. Give me some proof
on
the punter situation.
I don't know who's listening, but I disapprove too. Just like you was agreeing with me until somebody jumped in, and then everybody jumped on their bandwagon. But anyways, I'm just telling you guys right now, somebody from the media is listening in to Ronbo Sports. I don't know who it is. Somebody gets some information from all of us using it against us. And they're posting stuff that makes us say, "Damn, I just said that on Ronbo Sports." But back to the wide receiver stuff. This guy Debo, man, I'm telling you, that I see a draft pick that has the potential to somebody like T.O. just to take over a game. He's going to continue to get better and better. He's not 6'3", he's 5'11" and some change, but. He's got the thickness. And another thing that he does have that T.O. had was that surprising speed when he has the ball in his head.
He can get away.
His hair is on fire. He's running for his life. that 40 time was not Debo, everybody, and everybody knows that. He plays with such a high caliber, pedal to the metal type of speed, but it's just something about this guy that I just don't want anybody to sleep on. I think he has the potential to be great.
He's got the right quarterback. He's got the right coach. I mean, look what happened to George Kittle. If everything's aligned right, that's what ends up happening. So.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm looking forward to the wide receiver core. On the other side, the other linebacker, who was that linebacker that stepped up to the table last year? Now, I don't know what round we got him or undrafted. He just did a really good job. I think he had long arms. What's his name?
Wait, you're talking about Fred Warner in round 3?
No. Fred Warner, okay, and then we got Alexander, but there's a third linebacker, but he played last year on our team. Damn, I can't think of his damn name right now.
That's Lee. Lee. Oh, Jesus. His name slips me all of a sudden.
There you go, Lee.
Elijah Lee.
That boy's going to start this year.
Elijah
Lee.
Because everybody
he's going to start this year.
I'm always saying things about players that other people don't really think all that much of. I've been trying to keep quiet about Elijah Lee because I want him to come in and show people. Jack, I agree. I thought he did a good job last year.
Only thing I don't know is who's going to be next to Defoe, man, in the middle. Is it going to be robotic Solomon?
There's got to be
or is it going to be Eric Armstead?
That's gonna be a rotation that's gonna be crazy. Jack. That's what I'm saying. We got too many guys. You know what? I don't know who they're gonna cut, but you can't keep all them linemen. We're gonna have somebody's feelings gonna be hurt. There's gonna be a couple of guys that are gonna have to leave. We got too many guys. Okay, on rundowns, I suspect you're gonna put DJ Jones next to DeForest Buckner. On passing downs, I guess it's gonna be. God, whoever can rush the best between Solomon T and Eric Armstead. Because Armstead is actually the best at the run. I don't know what they're going to do. Because I don't think they're going to make Bosa sit out any more than they have to. For the first few weeks, Bosa's not going to be in every down, though. So they're going to bring him along slowly.
Yeah.
But that's going to be interesting to see.
I actually think Ronald Blair and the inside with the rush skills that he had on the outside might do really good on third down.
There's
but don't sleep on that idea either. You know what I'm saying?
God, they got a lot of guys.
Shout out to Ronbo and my boy Trey, the whole team, Sheik the Freak, Eva Vader, the last caller. Shout out to everybody. Big show, all you homeboys out there. Do your thing. And Jack, if you got an idea like that new pretzel burger, send it my way so I can sell it to you guys for double the price.
And Jack, Go Hard says he'd love to have a shout out from you as well.
Go Hard, what's up, baby? How you doing? It's been a long time, but we're gonna chop it up really soon. Anytime you guys want to come to the UK, get at Ronbo to get at me, and I'll get at you, man. I'll pick you up at the airport, or I have a fine ass English girl. Pick you up at the airport, as we do, complimentary on the house.
Depends on where Jack's
shout out to Ronbo Sports, because next time the 49ers play in London, I want to personally fly Ronbo out over here to a live game, make a few phone calls so we can get involved, let everybody know who he is. Whoa. And man, let's have Ronbo live on air and get some signatures together. And make this possible, and the UK fans, by the way, would go nuts if Ronbo came over here with his big bald head.
It's getting larger too. Jack, all right, fam, great stuff, Jack, and glad to see you. This is the Jack I was talking about. I always tell him, this is the Jack, okay? When he gets a little happy juice, he gets a little happy, but he's okay when he's okay. Jack, love you, fam.
All right.
Talk later.
Hey, y'all, gotta go.
All right, Jack. Have a good night or a good day, whatever time it is. All right. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. Well, Jack's not juiced. He's all right. Hey, Clarence. Meantime, Jersey Niner faithful says, I want more at safety, but if he's gone, Going to be a cornerback. I hope he shows up this season with that speed he's got. I know, man, that dude's runs a 4.3. I just want to see him blazing downfield with somebody trying to get away. Skywalker. Luke.
Hey, Ronbo. I'm a little late to the post-draft party, but, man, I just wanted to, real quick, just first things first, I want to say thank you. You did such a great job during that draft. Everything I was looking for. So much love to you and much love to Ronbo Sports Team, man. You guys nailed it.
Thanks, Skywalker, man. We had fun, too. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, man. And the J-Dub bunch and the posse, they're back, they're intact, and they're going to regulate that backfield once again.
Josh Skywalker, I'm so glad to hear that, man, because I feel like there's a handful of us that are going to support the dub, but there's a lot of people that just really want him ridden out of town on the back of a mule. I said, come on, guys.
I get it, man. I get it. We put 6 picks now into that backfield. They're still evaluating what we've got.
I know.
They believe in that philosophy of 3 Mississippi, and I think it's going to be 2.3 Mississippi now with Ford and Bosa.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them, man. I don't blame them.
I know, but you know the safeties
on that backfield though this year.
That backfield's gonna be that's you talk about. You remember there was once upon a time there was the Lakers who had Magic Johnson, Abdul-Jabbar, Wilkes. Who else was it? They called them Showtime because every time they came down the floor, it was never just a regular run down the floor, do a layup. These guys will be pulling all kind of stunts. Magic behind the back pass. He hits Silky Smooth in the middle. Smooth throws up a lob, an alley-oop. Here comes Abdul-Jabbar down the middle. Skybar left 30 feet in the room. Bam! Oh, Showtime is right. That's when we may get something similar from that 49er backfield. I'm telling you, man, that is a freak show ready to get cut loose.
Absolutely. And I'm the more I look at this draft class, man, the more I can appreciate it. At first, I was a little half and half on it, but I mean, number 2 overall, we get Bosa. I mean, that's a steal, man. And then the second round pick, we get the golden child handpicked by Kyle himself, Debo. He's just gonna dominate, after the catch. And then I know there was friction in that draft room on that pick 3. I know there was friction in that.
Wait, that was Hurd. From. You think there was a little argument over Hurd?
That was Hurd, man.
Yeah.
I think so. I think Kyle looked at Kyle looked at him and said, look, man, I know we decided to do defense first. Defense wins championships, but this is my time. This is my time. And he picked up that phone and he said, Jalen Hurd. He put the phone down and then he walked away.
Yeah, but like I'm not going to hear. I don't want to hear it. Hey, but who do you think they would have picked up on defense? Would they have picked up Darnold or some? There was like Greedy. There's all kind of players they could have picked up with that 3rd pick. Kyle said this year you'll give me my weapons, right? But who would they have picked up on the 3rd?
There is some guard talent still available, so I'm sure they probably would have gotten interior.
I wanted McGovern.
Yeah.
That boy is nasty. He fills the guard need. Yeah. I bet you're right about that. They probably did have a little argument about that.
Yeah.
But Kyle won.
I think that's where it came from. And
maybe
Kyle's just done. He's tired of playing possum, man. He got 2 picks before on wide receiver. He's like, no, this is my time.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Red zone inefficiency is done with. Short yardage is done with. We're scoring touchdowns. I'm putting 30 up every game except for Baltimore. We're going to put up 27. But
and Skywalker, the truth is, we pretty much took care of the defense. We pretty much took care of the defense as soon as you picked up Bosa, and that's all they was really lacking on anyway, right? Because everybody wants a safety, but still, the defense has got 39 safeties. One of them better man up this year. Add another one is probably okay. But the thing is, offensive lineman at that 3rd pick. The 4th pick, I don't have anything to say. I do like this kicker a lot, though. A lot.
I looked at, I'm with you. He's my new favorite player, man. Makes the wish.
I love that.
Just think about this, all right? You got Mitch the Wish, and then you got Mostert just running down there, pinning them down. It's going to be special teams are going to be exciting this year,
ain't it? Bring back the memory of Tony
Montana.
Montana.
They're going to have their own fan base. They're going to have their own little fan base at the end of the year. I'm telling you.
And the field position we're going to be in all day because of him. That is a very important stat. Because Bradley Pinion couldn't do it. Pinion was messing up every game at least once. But this dude, he can angle kicks to go out of bounds at the 5 and 10 yard line. Oh my, that's skill that you cannot find anywhere. And they say that kicker at Stanford's better. I want to see that kicker from Stanford. I never paid much attention.
I don't want that skinny leg guy. No.
Man.
I'll take Mitch the Wish any day.
Yeah.
I think I like his versatility, so bring him in.
I know, right?
But
pull it down and start running.
I give up on trying to figure out who we're going to pick, man. These guys,
surprise.
It's painfully obvious they have different player profiles on who they're evaluating for drafts, man. It's just like they've got their own little. Yeah, they got their own little remedy on who they want.
Prepare, like you're saying though, prepare yourself, brace yourself. Don't get mad. There may be something going on before you get mad, because later on you might be saying, "Oh, okay, now I get it." So you wait a minute, So.
Yeah, I mean, you want to pick a specialty player that's going to have limited snap count at the 3rd overall pick. Go for it, man. Yeah. You're going to pick a corner at the 4th. I'm on board. I trust these guys.
Yeah.
I trust these guys, Ronbo. I mean, you look at post-draft interview day 2, and look at post-draft interview day 3. They're wearing the same clothes, Ronbo. Those boys didn't go home. They freaking slept on the couch. They're working hard for us,
They're
Ronbo.
serious.
I don't know why people are hating on Mitch, man. Yeah, no, they had it unbuttoned, the sleeves rolled up on day 3. They've been working. They probably stink too.
I was going to say, it's smelling like dinosaur meat. These dudes ain't had no bath. They're sitting up there sweating, drinking, and calling each other names and saying things like, "Damn it, Kyle, you're going to let me." You know what? Here's the thing. Why don't I just leave the room? Why don't you just do it yourself then? Well, John, that's fine with me. I'm the general manager, Kyle. You picked me to help out. Now, Jesus Christ, let me do my job. Maybe you know what? You know how dudes do. You would have that kind of rip, but don't take it too seriously. That's the thing.
72 hours straight in there. There's some heat going on in there. But there's no friction, man. They love it. That's a good.
I know, and they apologize afterward. I'm sure. Kyle, the pizza's here. And listen, some of the things I said a few minutes ago, you already got over it, right? Because I didn't mean it. All right. All right. I love you.
Hey, here's the secret. Here's the secret to our success this year, Ronbo. If Jimmy G comes out swinging and he looks like he's on point, it's game on. But if he looks like he's still trying to figure out the scheme, we need a couple things to happen to go our way the first 6 games. That's all it comes down to.
He's had a whole
everything
year.
Everything else is set up, man.
You know what? He's been from a good vantage point. He's had a whole year to figure it out. We got to go, fam. Skyrock, I'm going to tell you what, man. I'll see you Friday, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Ronbo.
Man. Appreciate you getting in there.
Empire.
Yeah.
Ronbo Sports. Hit that like button.
Thanks, Skywalker. Good night, fam. Oh, man. Yeah, I got a feeling somebody did see something like that happen. But you know what? People take that too extreme, man. You need to go write it up. Hey, Jason! Jason. Jason, we can hear your TV, though, man. Jason Verrett. Hey, Daryl. Daryl. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
Daryl, man, we're sitting up here watching all these players coming in, man, because I guess, John Lynch's going to still be bringing people. He's going to bring a defensive lineman in every day. But you know what? I have a feeling they're pretty much arrived at the 90 pretty soon. Maybe another player or two, but that's it.
Yeah. Man, that signing of that running back, man, I'm like, what does this mean for Mostert? Are they going to keep him, or are they just going to have an extra body to push him?
See, that's the question. I don't know. And they gave him a 3-year contract. Now, I could see giving him a 2-year contract so you don't have to pay him too much money if you have to cut him or something like that. But come on, man. Well, they probably have a stipulation if you get cut, we don't owe you no money. But still, 3 years?
Yeah.
You guys like this guy? 3 years? That's damn near a rookie contract.
Yeah.
Hey, tell you what, Daryl, go watch his film, all right? There's Austin Walter, and see what you think. The dude can play. He can play. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the defensive line, man, I'm excited to see how that competition's going to come out.
Man, dudes who survive that going to have to be bad, bad, bad. I mean, I'm talking tough competition. If I had to say who's going to get cut, who would you cut right now? Daryl, if you had to do it right now, what would you do?
Honestly, not to hate, but honestly, Julian Taylor.
Oh, see, I even forgot about Julian Taylor, man. There's another player that, oh, no, man. You got to cut more Julian Taylor,
if I had to choose, yeah. I mean, I don't even know who's on the bottom of the depth chart. That's why I just said him. But
well, yeah, you reminded me. I forgot about Julian. Okay, you got Sheldon Day, Julian, you got Ronnie Blair. That's 3 right there. Those guys are going to definitely be reserves. All right.
Right.
DJ Ford is probably going to start next to Buckner. Solomon T is in this mix, and Eric Armstead. That's 5 guys. Well, there ain't enough ball for 5 rotations like that, and D Ford is probably going to. I don't know if he's going to be a 3-down back or what.
Yeah.
Bolson's not going to be a 3-down back for the first few weeks. It may be a while before he's an all-down back. But man, I just don't know how they're going to do this, and they can't keep all those people.
No, not at all. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. We get to look at Contavious Street, see what he brings to the table.
Keep on bringing up names. I forgot. There's Contavious Street, too. Oh, my God. Whoa.
So they did, as a matter of fact, cut Ronald Blair?
Somebody mentioned that. Somebody said they saw projected that Blair wasn't going to make this team.
Oh.
Felt like I got hit with a hammer. I like Blair and always thought he wasn't getting enough snaps as it was.
Yeah.
Wow. Go cut Ronnie B. I'd be shocked, devastated. Because Blair comes in and gets a sack.
Like him too, man.
You're right. Dude comes in and gets sacks more often than anybody was on the team. And unlimited snaps. They bring Ronnie Blair in for about 8 or 9 snaps a game. One of them's going to be a sack. I go, what if you guys played it more often? I didn't want Solomon T because of Ronnie Blair. When that year he got drafted.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see the wide receivers too, man.
I know, right?
I'm wondering how he's going to use Marquise and Debo on the field at the same time.
You know
they both can go deep.
That's a nice problem to have, though, you know. If anything, I'd put Hurd and Marquise on certain downs. Maybe second down.
Yeah.
You know why? Because now the defense is going to be strung out. Hurd, you cannot let that big, tall, fast dude get away from out of sight. Somebody's got to go with him. Marquise, it's known around the league, do not let him get a step on you. Play off him, roll back with him. So now, all of a sudden, the middle is just wide open for George Kittle, Debo, Jerick McKinnon, Tevin Coleman, anybody else you want to run through that. There's so many options when you got dangerous guys like that. Oh,
yep.
And George Kittle stand up. Jimmy G orchestrating the whole thing. I tell you, man.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed as well. They didn't get somebody on the interior line. I mean, I'm not mad we got Debo, but I mean, there was still Debo's a pretty good guard when they picked it in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
But then they got Debo and Jalen Hurd.
You had to get your wide receiver in the second round. But third round, that's where you could have picked up any number of offensive linemen that the 49ers could have used and put in that guard spot. And there may have been a rift over that, and they went ahead and got Hurd. But I'm kind of liking it myself.
Yeah, what's crazy is both of those guys played for Shanahan in the Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Not a surprise.
So they were pretty familiar with them, yeah.
Debo was probably already decided after the Senior Bowl. He was definitely, if he was available, he was definitely going to be a 49er.
Yep. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm telling you.
You should be.
And we still got 3 months before preseason.
We'll survive. There'll be those.
Yep.
There'll be those awesome drills that everybody overreacts to every year. That'll be fun. Remember last year when Sherman was like probably 60 or 70% when the camp started, right? And the first thing people did was Marquise took him downfield, just smoked him, right? Well, come on, Richard Sherman on his best day.
Marquise smokes everybody.
I know, right? And Richard Sherman on his best day wasn't going to run down the field with Marquise. People gave, oh, man, he ain't ready, man. Oh, come on, guys. He never could run with Marquise. That was just a drill anyway. It wasn't necessarily for Richard Sherman to keep up with. I mean, I don't know why they ran it, actually. You know, and Dante Pettis was doing a number. I mean, it was like fun. Dante Pettis was every bit as good, though, as he looked in preseason drills. That boy's a freak. I love him. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm really liking the way this defense is shaping up too. We got a whole bunch of playmakers now.
Yeah, I know. Well, Daryl, let me tell you what, man. Let me see you Friday, and you'll tell what develops between now and then, and look for you then, huh?
All right.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
Take it easy,
Appreciate
fam.
You.
You too. All right. Bye.
Hey, there's a Clarence sighting again. Clarence sounds like is he moving furniture? Clarence. Clarence. Yo, Clarence. 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 Clarence, did we get you at a bad time? All right, we'll give Clarence a little more time to get that together. Hey, come check out Jason. Jason, you there? Jason? 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 You know, if you call us, you should probably monitor your phone, though. Jason? Wait, it's moving off. Jason? What I'm kidding. What is Jason watching? It sounds hilarious. Jason! Anyway, let me go ahead. Oh, here we go. It's Monday night. let me lose some here. Well, it's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Show!
What is going on, my man?
Show, man. I'm just looking up and down what's going on this roster. And Show, you'd be the guy to ask. Who are the guys you're going to wash out here? Some of these names that are flashing.
Pretty much everybody that we signed today is not going to make the team. So
especially today.
I think they're just signing these guys that we signed today to build a 19-man roster. Clause or whatever you want to call it. But the only I do, however, see Austin Walter making the team. I think he's going to give Raheem Mostert a run for his money. As much as I hate to say that, because that kid, I watched a little bit of his film or whatever he had on there on YouTube or whatever, and he's fast.
Yeah.
And he also is a good pass catcher running back as well too. So yeah, and that's what Kyle loves out of his running back. So
he really does.
You have to catch the ball when you run
for Kyle Shanahan. Man, that means because we can say goodbye to Jeffrey Wilson then too. Then I guess.
Yep, Mr. Fumbleitis there.
Yeah, he finally got that under control though. It's like he embarrassed himself.
Him and Joe Williams were the most.
I know,
the ones with the fumbling issues, the most fumbling issues that ever running backs that we picked up in the last.
And ran so well just to lose the ball.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I'm also really, really intrigued and curious as to how Wes Welker, or not it's Wes Welker, right? That we heard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forget the guy's name from the Dallas Cowboys. Him and Welker. They're pretty much
Austin Miles.
Yeah, they're handling wide receivers. Yeah.
I am so curious to see how much of an impact he's going to have on our guys.
I know.
This coming season.
And can they look at them and tell them what they're doing wrong? That's what I want to know. And most likely,
I mean, especially Trent Taylor had just health issues. That was his problem. He was our third down machine, conversion machine. Like, he would always be there in clutch plays, and especially on third downs, and he just fell off. Like, I hope Wes can work that out with Trent and make him what he was when he was with us, when we had Brian Hoyer, you know?
Yeah, and you know something? So I wonder, when did Trent hurt his back? Because
I think it was after Brian Hoyer left.
Yeah, because right after the season, he went right to get that procedure, whatever it was, done to his back, right? So that means he must have played some percentage of the season hurt.
Yeah. But yeah, we are 2 months away from football, Ronbo. I'm so excited. The Hall of Fame game's on the 8th, and then right after that is preseason. And we get to see who we got finally.
I know. I love preseason, man. It's like watching college football.
Oh, I do too.
But I do too. I love
preseason. I don't understand why. I don't understand why anybody would not want to watch preseason to get a glimpse at who we actually drafted and
how they perform.
I know they're playing with 2s and 3s, but
it's all right.
Still, you know.
They're still professional 2s and 3s, and you can still you can gather information from that. You can see who's going to be okay and who's not. So I got no problem with that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of all I had tonight. And shout out to Vader. I love your stuff too, man. I always enjoy your calls. You always uplift everybody, and your sense of humor I like. And shout out to the TNT. Shout out to the TNT show connection, whatever you want to call it.
I know we got to figure out the hollering order on you guys.
I've been designated as a spokesperson for the TNT.
Yeah, that's right.
Or the
so you're the spokesperson. So I'm going to give you that intro next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daniel, by the way,
all right, shout out to everyone.
So before you go, Daniel SF 49ers fan 52949 has a question. He wants to know. He says, "Big Show, where's Ronbo's jersey, man?" Okay.
Wait, where's your what?
My jersey.
Your Bosa jersey? I told you what has to happen in order to get that jersey.
Go ahead. I want to hear listen, look what Show says about it. Okay, go ahead. What needs to be? What is the prerequisite?
The prerequisites in order for you to get that jersey, he has to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. He has to be in the Pro Bowl after year one. He has to last all 16 games. All 16 games.
That means I don't get a Bosa jersey until...
I don't want to hear it.
So what kind of deal is this? I don't get a jersey until 2021?
No. You guys made him up to be the second coming of Jesus Christ, and he has to live up to those expectations.
Jesus couldn't play defensive end.
He's built for more like a tight end, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Jesus.
Or a quarterback. Tight end or a quarterback.
Yeah, that'd be it.
But yeah, he has to last all 16 games. He has to make the Pro Bowl, and he has to have at least 13 sacks.
Okay, listen.
Don't give me that shit, Tyler. He doesn't.
You laid down the parameters. Now listen, Show. You laid that parameter down there as to what he's got to do. We're not going to wait till 2021 for the Pro Bowl game. This year, if he gets any accolades at all, Show, and it lasts the entire season, okay? Because if he MVP, not MVP, but if he gets Rookie of the Year, if he's D-Roy, if he plays 16 games, if he gets double-digit sacks, and listen, he's on the line with sack dudes, so if he gets double-digit sacks for Show, then it'd be 13, just 10, all right? 10, D-Roy, 16 games. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And those are the parameters for your jersey. Right. And I will donate you $180 to your show, and
I can go out to the jersey. Well,
how much does YouTube take of that? By the way, do they take half of that, or Do you get the full amount?
You know what, Show? It's okay. They take a third. They take a third? Yeah. 30%.
Okay.
So you know what?
A third of 180. I'll figure that out.
So it's okay though. 180 is fine. That will do it because Bosa's jersey is probably. I can't imagine what Bosa's jersey is going to be. Most of them coming in at $150. But if
I paid $180 for I paid $180 for Jimmy G's jersey at the team store in Santa Clara. So.
Oh, now see, you get a team store. You got to get these things online. They seem to get a little. Well, yeah. Guess probably so, not a lot of difference. So, but yeah. Yeah. All right. Anyway, okay. Listen, show. We got witnesses show. Double-digit sacks.
Yeah, I know.
10 is enough.
I know.
16 games, and D-Roy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. All right. Shout out to everyone, like I said.
All right. I love it. All right,
so have a good night. All right.
You too,
care.
fam. Oh, God. She'll try to make the bet unbelievably difficult. Watch Bosa go ahead and close in on all of that. But you know what? 16 games. Some guys who don't have any kind of bad history whatsoever in their rookie year struggle with making 16 games. We'll see. All right. Hey, it's Jason. Let's see if Jason's ready. Hey, Jason, are you there, Jason? Jason? What is he watching? It's so bad it's getting bleeped. I think we're done with Jason. He's busy. Okay. Jeff Tarrant. Jeff Tarrant says this team is full of first and second year players. If you don't talk about our free agent class, they're still growing. Yeah, we got a lot of third-year players now, though. A lot of third-year players, actually. Okay, D Ford. What's D Ford in his fourth or fifth year? Even Buckner is going into his third year. Armstead's going into his fourth year. Solomon T, second year. And Bosa's a rookie. And then you look back into the secondary. Fred Warner's second year, okay. Quan's got 3 years. We have a balance this year of guys, and I consider 3 and 4 years. That's enough. You don't need to be a fifth and sixth year to be considered solid. So, yeah, I kind of like what they got now. They've got the right amount of youth and the right amount of vet stuff. So I think it's just. Yeah, but they can still grow and gain, though, and they will. But what I don't want to see is bringing in a bunch of older guys to keep the younger guys sitting too long. I want those younger guys out there to get battle-tested and tough. Because the fact of the matter is, this is probably the last year. If the 49ers make the playoffs, they'll probably not get all the way through. Maybe it depends on how healthy they can stay. And by that time, they'll have so much confidence, they'll know what they're doing. Kyle Shanahan, if he gets the team to the playoffs, they're probably going to do some damage. But anyway, starting from this year and on, there's going to be a lot of butt kicking out of San Francisco next year in Santa Clara. Joseph El Bebe says that 1980 Fleetwood Cadillac is dipping now. This offseason has been smooth as A- so far. The Empire's rolling. Jashawn Perry says, Ronbo! Jashawn, the Niner man, take a good look at Tim Harris, my kind of quarterback. Yeah, you know what? If he can get Maven out the picture, well, we wishing bad things on players. But Maven is just, man, I didn't see no improvement last year. I mean, Slick 68 says, can't wait to see Mostert have a great year on special teams. Win, wish, punts, hashtag Pro Bowl. You know what? Big Show came in and got rid of my boy Mostert. I wanted to say something. I just figured, okay, you know what? I don't think Mostert's going anywhere. Jordan Kelly says, don't sleep on D-Roy Wisnowski. Yeah! D.A.K. Wisconsin cannot beat D-Roy. He's got to be Old Roy, right? Hey. Special teams. Can you? Yeah. Got the brain working. I got to think about this for a minute. Kicker or punter? Where's his designation? If you were going to put him in the Derby for Rookie of the Year, just call him Rookie of the Year, Special Teams Rookie of the Year, they don't have that category. Anyway, Daniel SF, a 49ers fan, 5249, says, I got my Boza jersey already. That's no excuse. You got the Boza 9-7. Yeah. Wow. Boy, it didn't take no time to get that jersey out there. That's generally what they do, huh? They always get the first rounders already. Jordan Geller. No, we did that one. And San Francisco says AA91 as next to Defoe last year, and he ended up in the Pro Bowl. Y'all overthinking it. All right, I'll take that. And where we at? I see my name up there too. Okay, well anyway. And we did these. All right. Fam, I'm going to tell you what. Shucks. Oh, I hate to leave. Gots to go, though. But tell you what, Friday, get back together, see what's going on. With the we did Jay Fresh. Good night, fam. Matt Mardikin, 1680. Donna Bell, Bob Money. It's Jay Fresh saying night, y'all. Donna Bell, Bob Money, San Francisco, Salvador Bisca, Michael Pennegar, John Lynch, Ian Sharp. Thanks, Jerry Fresh. And by the way, I want to remind you every time I see Jerry Fresh's name, if you've got something you want to say, you just want to put it on a small clip, and have a lot to say, maybe a little shy to call in, maybe don't want to wait on the phone or whatever, go to the Ronbo Sports app. We provided another way for you to communicate with us and everybody else who listens and participates in the program. Ronbo Sports app. If you haven't got it yet, get the Ronbo Sports app. It's absolutely free. Download that at any podcast store, wherever you go. Any app store you like to choose to, depending on what kind of phone you have. Go to the menu and see submissions. Click it, and you'll get photo, video, text. Pick the video. Make a video. 60 seconds or so, 1 minute and 25 or 30 seconds. That's okay. It doesn't have to be short, but try not to get too long with it. Go ahead and say what you got to say, and we'll respond with it right here on Ronbo Sports, whatever night we find it. Like I seen T-Money mention it. I should have looked. My bad. I looked earlier and I didn't see anything yet. So what you want to do is put the video in before the show starts. So because once I get here, I can't go process it, right? If you got something to say, put it in there. Put it in there now. We'll process it. Throw it up on the screen. There you go. We'll talk about you too. Brandon Long says, hey, my B-Day was yesterday. Can I get a shout out? Brandon, you can get more than that, man. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to a chance to get noisy. Happy night of birthday, Brandon. Happy night of birthday, Brandon. Happy night of birthday, Brandon. You know, here's the thing about all that noise. As I say goodbye, I got to do the same thing. Any excuse. Ronbo, man, you're too loud. And you know this. You see me coming. You need to turn the volume down a little bit. Turn it up. What you talking about, fam? I'll see you Friday. Huh? Don't forget to hit that like before you go, okay? Will you please? I can't wait to see you Friday. Night!